Hey guys, MaxLPQueen here, and welcome back to some more of our Pokemon Black randomized Nuzlocke. So I am actually doing a little baby save here because I saved my game. But we're here in front of Reshiram. This is pretty much it. I think this is the last episode. I hope it is, because like I've been saying in these past few episodes, we've been doing this series for a really long time. I think it's finally time to put it to rest. We're ready. We're ready to finish this series. So last time we ended off, we beat the Elite Four, we came up through M's castle, we looked at all the rooms, we said goodbye to our friend Keldeo, and now it's time to catch our legendary. So I randomized the game, as you know, which means we should not have Reshiram. We should have something random. Unless it's like static and in the story where we have to catch a Reshiram, then it should be Reshiram, but other than that, it should be randomized. So, without further ado, let us see what our legendary is going to be. Now, I personally don't have any headphones on right now, so I can't hear what that cry was, but I believe it should be the cry of the legendary we're going to have. And I'm hoping it's not something we already have right now in our party, because we have like all the legendaries. Oh! Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. Not what I expected. I forgot. No, I forgot. I did that. Oh my gosh. Oh my lord, what just happened? Well, I didn't have a Krogunk. I cannot believe that I forgot about that. So when I randomized the game, I couldn't remember if I randomized legendaries for legendaries, or if I randomized... Excuse me? What? Why do I have to send someone back? I had 5 Pokemon on my team. I shouldn't have to send anyone back. No, I'm not doing it. No, what the? Hey, I did not mean to do that. No, 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 no. Wait. Please let me go back. Hold on, your Pokemon are hurt. There's no triumph to be gained battling a weakened opponent. Now I will create the future I desire. I shall sweep you before me. Ah, come on, you've got to be... No! No! Can I go back? I feel like I should go back right now. I'm so upset. I am upset. Okay, we're good. It did not send Vanillix back. Alright, thank you. I was wondering. I was like, hello? Do not send my Pokemon back. I have 5. You shouldn't do that. Okay, so... yeah. Okay, well, let's just get into this. So, yeah, when I set the randomizer up, there was an option. You could have legendary Pokemon be randomized with another legendary. Or you could have a legendary Pokemon be randomized with anything. Now in the past, I have always usually done a random a legendary Pokemon, switched it out with a random legendary. I just decided to do it that way because I thought it would be better. That way we would have more chances of getting a legendary rather than having something like just, you know, just anything pop up, because it could be a Krogunk, by the way. But I wanted it to be like, oh, I'll get a legendary or a legendary, so it won't be a Reshiram. It'll be a Lucario, or no, what am I talking about? Not a Lucario. It'll be a ooh, do I risk it? I'm faster. I'm risking it. It's the last episode. I'm risking it. But so do I randomize the legendary to not a Reshiram, or instead of a Reshiram it would be a Lugia, or instead of a Reshiram it would be a Groudon? So I decided, you know what, I think I'll do it that way. I will randomize legend to legend, and I did that for every one of my randomizers. But for this one, I didn't remember if I did that or not, because I was like, well, you get a lot of opportunities to catch legendary Pokemon, so maybe I should just randomize it so that it's whatever. It could be whatever in the world it could be. And so here I am, 2 or 3 episodes now, I've been hyping up this legendary Pokemon, saying, hey, we're gonna have a full team of legendaries because we're gonna have Keldeo, Mewtwo, Tornadus, Darkrai, Braviary is still gonna be here, not really, but semi-legendary in my heart because it's been here and been like our basically our pseudo starter for that matter. But everybody's gonna be here. We're gonna have a legendary. This Reshiram is gonna be randomized to, I was hoping like maybe a Kyogre or a Groudon or something like that. Just a random legendary. Even I would have taken the Reshiram. I would have been fine with that. Yeah, that's what happened. I randomized it to be completely random, so instead of getting a legendary, we got a level 50 Krogunk, which, you know what, wouldn't have been that bad if I would have actually been able to evolve it into a Toxicroak, which I think I could have done. I think all I would have had to do was level it up one time to get a Toxicroak, but unfortunately, we go right into the battle within, so we're not going to be able to do that, which I guess is fine. Not like we really would have needed it anyway. I think Krogunk would have been fine on its own, so I think we would have been okay. So yeah, we got a legendary Krogunk there with us. Lucky for us, we used one quick ball and we were able to catch it. You know, not that big a deal, I guess. I am kind of a little upset though. I mean, I really was expecting to get another legendary. Gosh, I hyped it up so much in the last episode. If everybody comes into this one and sees that I got a Krogunk, they're gonna probably immediately just be like, click, I'm done. You lied to me. I forgot, okay? I forgot. Totally forgot. Can't believe I did that. Well, if you're still here, we got a Krogunk. It doesn't matter anyway. I mean, at this point, I think I earned getting a Krogunk. I don't need another legendary. Come on, really? You guys probably would have been like, ugh, really? She's gonna get a Groudon or a Kyogre or a Lugia or a Ho-Oh or something. She's gonna get such a good legendary and have a full team of legendaries. Like, really? Does she need any more legendaries? No, honestly, I don't need any more legendaries. So I think we're okay. But your team is actually not doing too well here. Not doing too well indeed. That's alright. I expected it from the randomizer. At least he won't have the Zekrom, because I could only imagine how annoying it would have been with him having the Zekrom and me having the Krogunk. I would have had nothing to do against that thing. I would have used my Vanillux and would have had to been getting lucky, is all I had to say. I would have had to have gotten lucky. Oh boy. Well, at least he has a Zoroark. I'm pretty sure M did actually have a Zoroark on his original team. So, yeah, his last friend. I think he actually did have one, so that's pretty cool. That he does actually have the Zoroark. Don't know for sure, so don't quote me on that. But yeah, that's cool. Zoroark versus Darkrai. What a battle. That's a pretty interesting battle. And Darkrai, you know what? Can we give it up for Darkrai? Darkrai has put in work through these last few episodes and got to level 48 too. Like, I'm super proud of you. Almost level 49. Very nice, Darkrai. Very nice. Round of applause for you. And a round of applause for me, because In has been defeated. And Zekrom is no more. Looks like you're speechless now, aren't you, Anne? Zekrom and I were beaten. Your truth, your feelings, they were stronger than mine, it seems. Oh, okay, yeah, get right in my face. That's what I wanted. Reshiram and Zekrom, each of them choosing a different hero. Is that even possible? Two heroes living at the same time, one that pursues truth and one that pursues ideals. Could they both be right? I don't know. It's not by rejecting different ideas, but by accepting different ideas, that the world creates a chemical reaction. This is truly the formula for changing the world. Hey, at least you learned a lesson, you know? That's all we can pretty much be happy about. Oh, geez, not you again. His voice really hurts my throat. After all of that, you're still worthy of you think you're still worthy of sharing the same harmonia with me. You're good for nothing boy. Who? To start with, I spurred into pursuing ideals. The reason we reawakened the legendary Pokemon now was to give my Team Plasma more power. Power to control the fearful masses. That at least was well done. After saying you had to put your beliefs on the line in battle to see which one chosen by the legendary Pokemon was the true hero, you lost to an ordinary trainer. There is such a thing as being too stupid. Added up, and you are nothing more than a warped, defective boy who knows nothing but Pokemon. Hilda, I never would have thought the legendary Pokemon would choose a trainer like you. It caught me completely off guard. This doesn't change my goal. My plans have not been disturbed. In order to rule the world utterly, in order to manipulate the hearts of people who know nothing, I will have N be the king of Team Plasma. But for that to work, since you know the truth, you must be eliminated. Please don't tell me after Battle gets this. Ugh, rule the world? You're like so terrible. Wasn't Team Plasma's goal to liberate Pokemon? Stupid, you don't even know your own goals. That was just a convenient lie that I needed to create Team Plasma. Use your head. What's to be gained from letting go of useful things like Pokemon? Certainly manipulating Pokemon helps people expand the possibilities. That's much I can agree with. It naturally follows that only I should be able to use Pokemon. You fool! That's a ridiculous idea! You can say whatever you want. A Pokemon, even if it's revered as the deity, is still just a Pokemon. Hilda, so what if it chose you? Does it mean that you're a threat? Come now. Now you will face me in a battle. I can't wait to see the look on your face when you've lost all hope. Excuse me? I won't allow anyone to stop me no matter what he does. Alright, so I guess I have to battle Jasmine now? Hello? Get out of here. A full team of 6? Are you crazy? You're annoying, Getsus. I'm level 52 at that. What is wrong with you? You know what? I shouldn't even battle you right now. I really shouldn't, because you really don't deserve it. After everything you've said? You know who you remind me of? Lucamine. That's who you remind me of. This was Lucamine before Lucamine was a thing. Constantly degrading your so-called child. Yeah, you're a real award winner there. Now, I'm assuming that Getsus is, In's son? Is he? I have no idea. Like, I can't remember. I think In was just like a lost little boy and they took him in. Their resemblance doesn't really make much sense to me. But yeah, I think they're just... He's just there. He just ruled over the place. He's not really his father, but to me, he seems more like a father figure than anything else. So yeah, we'll just say that, but really we don't know for sure. But once again, Darkrai coming through and basically destroying these guys out here with your blue flare. Doing amazing work. Once again, taking on the world. is Darkrai. But I forgot that you took on Getsus after you took on N right away. I completely forgot about that, but I mean, it makes sense. A Cargo. I guess we'll go out into Mewtwo, only because we have Mud Bomb. I would go out into a Water type, but I don't have one. So I have to go out into my next best thing, which is going to be my Mud Bombing Mewtwo. But I don't see Getsus as being much of a threat, honestly. I mean, all his Pokemon are basically getting one-shot by me, so you know what? I think it's safe to say that we have officially finished the game, and I'm pretty happy about that. I cannot believe we have been going on for such a long time, and we have finally beaten the game. I never actually thought I would get here, because there were times when I was like, you know what? I don't think we're gonna make it. I don't think we're gonna be able to get through this, because it's just taking so long. It's taking longer than I expected. Like, I tried to make the episodes longer so that I could get through more story and I could get through more content in a short amount of time. But what ended up happening was basically I ended up doing them too long, and I was like, I want to do them a little bit shorter now instead of longer episodes. Just seem like to be a little too much. And now we've got shorter episodes and it just took even longer. But now we've finally done it. We finally managed to finish the game. I cannot believe this. We defeated Getsus. Thank goodness. What? I created Deep Plasma with my own hands. I'm absolutely perfect. I'm perfection. I'm the perfect ruler of a perfect new world. Now, N, you still think Pokemon and people should be separated? Since I couldn't become the hero and obtain the legendary Pokemon myself, I've prepared someone for the purpose. And he's nothing more than a freak without a human heart. You think you're going to get through to a warped person like that? Ugh. Alder, it's a waste of valuable time listening to him ramble on. I'm so bored. He is the one without a human heart. He's like so stupid. You're right. He's truly pitiful. In, I'm sure you have much to think about. I know you were not pursuing ideals because of Getsus' manipulation, but because your heart was really inspired. That is why you were able to meet the legendary Pokemon. But I have no right to be the hero. Is that so? What you and the legendary Pokemon are going to do from now on, that's important, wouldn't you say? I didn't like you understand. Up till now, you've been fighting each other over our beliefs. Yet despite that, why? Even if we don't understand each other, that's not a reason to reject each other. There are two sides to any argument. Is there one point of view that has all the answers? Give it some thought. Ooh, take him out. Get that guy out of here. Get him out of my sight. I want to talk to you about something. Oh, here we go with the stories. Fine, and I will listen to your story one more time, but I'm telling you, you need to slow down, buddy. I can barely keep up. It's about when I first met you in Accumula Town. I was shocked when I heard what your Pokemon was saying. I was shocked because that Pokemon said it liked you. Said it wanted to be with you. Yeah, and then I probably ended up killing it in the next episode, but you know what? It's in the PC, so maybe it forgives me. Maybe? I couldn't understand it. Neither could I, and neither could I. I couldn't believe there were Pokemon that liked people, because up until that moment, I'd never known a Pokemon like that. The longer my journey continued, the more unsure I became. All I kept meeting were Pokemon and people who communicated with one another and helped one another. That was why I needed to confirm my beliefs by battling you. I wanted to confront you hero to hero. I needed that more than anything. There's no way a person like me, someone who understands only Pokemon. No. Actually, I didn't understand them either. No way I could measure up to you when you had met so many Pokemon and were surrounded by friends. The champion has forgiven me, and what I should do now is something I'll have to decide for myself. Hilda? Dream your dream. Follow the path of truth to make that dream a reality, and someday you will achieve all that you've dreamed of. Well then. Farewell. Hey, we did it! We completed Pokemon Black! Yay, we did it! Sigh of relief, everyone! Clap your hands, clap your hands! We've done it! We've defeated the game! Finally. I've been waiting so long for this. Okay, so, real talk. If you want to know the reason why, if you're kind of just tuning in and you want to know the reason why I'm talking so fast for N, is because the very, first time we see him, in probably episode 2 or 3, I don't remember which one it was for us, but in episode 2 or 3, and you know what, I will remember, because I'm gonna go look it up right now. I want to know how long we've been doing this series. But anyway, in episode 2 or 3, when we saw N for the first time ever, he actually, it was Sharon actually, went through talking to him, and he said, the guy talks so fast I can't even understand what he's saying. So from that point on, I was just kind of okay, yeah, I can do that. I can talk fast. I mean, I talk fast all the time, so I might as well. Okay, so here it is. Episode number 1, A Normal Start. Pokemon Black Randomized Nuzlocke Part 1 was started on July 24th, 2018. Yeah. And then in the second episode, I called it Your Name Is What? And I believe that episode is the episode where we meet N. It is the episode where we meet N. So yeah. And that was on August 10th. So that was a month later. Wow. Okay, so yeah, here we are. Today marks the last day of our Pokemon Black Randomized Nuzlocke. It has been way too long. So I'm not going to say what today's date is, because the date that I put today is not going to be the same date that it's going to premiere on YouTube, if you get what I'm saying. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, we completed the game, and I could not be happier. It's taken us such a long time. Over 3 years. I'll say that. Over 3 years to complete this game. Well, 2.5, I don't know. Anyway, it was 2018. Okay, I guess I'll say it. It's 2020 right now. And if you guys see this last episode in 2020, that's 2 years. Almost 3 years it took us to complete this. And now we finally have the end. Finally have the end of the series. I cannot believe that this has actually happened. Okay, so I feel like we should go ahead real quick before we end it off completely. We should go into New Vima Town. And let's just see our final team here. So this is actually our final team. For the last time. None of these people, or none of these Pokemon, I think, are the originals. But here we have Darkrai, who we caught not long ago. One of our last encounters, actually. I don't know if it was the last, but it was one of our last encounters. Darkrai here. Put in work. Those last 2 battles with Ann and Getsus totally crushed it. Level 49. Amazing Pokemon. I'm glad I got you, Darkrai. Tornadus, who we actually managed to find randomly. Route 16. We got a Tornadus here. I caught it. We're doing this thing. We caught the legendary Tornadus, and this one wasn't randomized. He was in the game, and he was a static encounter, and I got him. He didn't do much, but he did a little bit. And then we have Braviary. My sweet Braviary, who's been here probably the longest out of anyone. Our pseudo starter. Our normal flying starter, who took over whenever, Swellow... It was Tailo, right? I don't think we even got to a Swellow. But our starter originally was a Tailo. And unfortunately met its end. And we had to replace it but when I replaced it with a normal flying braviary, I knew I made the right decision. You have done Talo proud. Then we have Mewtwo, another long member of the team who I've kept alive and saved because I wanted to keep this monster on the team. Put in a bit of work, survived a lot, but is still here. And Vanillux, you came in a little late, but you are here. And I'm happy you're here. You're finally evolved. And you're a member of the team now. You were official after the last one when Keldeo had died. You're an official team member now. You were off the team for a little while, but now you're back. Here to stay. And I guess finally, we have Krogunk here, who is not really an official team member. It's our Reshiram. But you know what? Let me see. I was gonna say if I had a rare candy, I would evolve you right now. But I don't have a rare candy, so. You didn't get to see any action, but you gave me a pretty good laugh. I thought you were gonna be a legendary, but you weren't. But there you are. You're on the team anyway. Nice to have you, buddy. That is it. That is gonna be it for me. I am finally finished with the Black Randomized Nuzlocke. After all this time. You guys know, if you have watched any of my other Let's Plays, when I did Nuzlockes, we don't do anything in the after game. I usually stop right after the Nuzlocke has ended, so we are done. And for the last time, I'm going to say that I'm going to get out of here, and we are done with the Pokemon Black Randomized Nuzlocke. But I will see you in the next one, whatever that may be, and we'll continue on, even though the series has come to an end. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you didn't, well, doesn't matter, because I enjoyed it. I enjoyed finally getting to be done with it. No, I'm kidding. All kidding aside, thank you guys for watching, and that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed.